Now, this is something I've been wanting to play for quite some time. I've played it probably 3 times already on the PS3, but I'm playing it on the PC because I think it's going to be different graphic-wise. Hopefully, it still has that nostalgic feeling, I hope. And I can tell you right now, this is such a freaking long game. It's one of the most longest games in the series, honestly. It's crazy how long this thing is. With Altair's story, it's just terribly long, but it's a good long. I remember playing this years upon years ago, and it took forever for me to play it. I think I was like in middle or high school when that happened, when I first played this. And my first exposure to Assassin's Creed was a demo for Liberation, and I found it really cool. It was a demo of it. I remember getting it on the PSN store, and it was just a demo, so it was free, and I played it, and it was really good. I really liked it. So that's why, and that's how I got into Assassin's Creed, looking it up. How does the storyline proceed? And back in the day, Rogue was the last thing they made when I was playing all these, and it took me a long time to get to Rogue. And I honestly thought it was Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3. It's not. It was Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations 3. And I was like, darn, okay. So I like how I'm going to replay. Okay then. So as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by the thunder, that I do like replaying old games like this specifically, because it's something I really do enjoy playing Assassin's Creed wise. I absolutely love this game. Even though it's one of the longest games, and I think what made it long too was every time I played it I was very adventurous, and I was getting like flags on top of rooftops and everything. So it was mainly like it was mainly trying to collect everything, explore everything, unlock the map entirely with the eagle vision and going up high to vantage points and all that. So yeah, enough of me talking. Let's jump right into this thing. Man, this is bringing me back for real. Yeah, when I was little, when I played this,
I have my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also was a change.
This was weird.
For in much wisdom is much grief, and his increasing knowledge increaseth sorrow.
I couldn't reach him.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
Focus. Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it. It's not working.
Oh, there you have it. It's like,
Give it a moment.
it's weird.
You'll adjust. The first time is never.
God, I hate this guy, dude. I hate this doctor.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Mr. Man.
We need to pull him out. Now.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are. what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down. A wise decision.
Oh, Lucy and that stupid doctor.
Where am I?
Lucy.
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
Hate him.
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
How long
Genetic
this crap
memory.
is.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple.
Templar.
What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Oh, this is bringing me back really, really badly.
Warning. Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared
17
in order
failures,
to better acclimate
by the
you
way.
to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly. The Synchronization Bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability.
It's a
The
tutorial.
Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input. While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment. Good. Now use your empty empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process. Well done. The Animus differentiates
Honestly,
between two fundamental actions: low profile and high profile.
the PS3 controller is quite
socially acceptable.
easier than a PC.
High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent. We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile. Good. Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground.
And get killed.
Sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Templar, you mean? Dang it. Oh, it's space. Thought it was shift.
Well done. The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, lock onto your target. Now, select your hidden blade. With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
I see. You have to left click then right.
What happened here?
It's the old sound that gets me. I love the old sound of it. It's classic. Brings me all the way back to middle school.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
Assassin!
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
I'll hunt you down! Where are you hiding?
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier. Good. Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
This is pointless.
Well done.
Just another guy dead.
The soldier has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit the hide spot. Excellent.
I didn't fully exit.
Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish. Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
Yeah, I remember doing this.
Good. Now that you are
Almost
fully
there.
synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done. Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced. Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestors' way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The Creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the Creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial. The most stable memory block will now be loaded.
Here we go. Finally being able to play it after I don't know how long doing the tutorial.
Wait! There must be another way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the Creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is
My
not the way
is
up.
better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
What is our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Okay. Oh. And spacebar. So spacebar is the action and running. So even if I'm holding it, yeah, okay. Knock onto target. Gosh. I remember this part. This is...
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
I didn't realize how Altair is so cocky. How can we kill him? We can't kill him stealthily over there. We can't jump across over here. Do we seriously have to go down? I seriously can't remember. I'm trying. It's very hard for me to remember this game right now. How come they're not seeing me? I wish I could have like jumped across, but I don't think I could.
Hold, Templars. You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
You know not the things in which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Cocky sound again.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
All of them are dead. It's pretty easy. Should be straight up.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
A recent one. I think that's just like an introduction to him knowing that he's very disobedient. Hey, look at that.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the Master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Alrighty, a few hours later, because there was a bad thunderstorm as you heard in the beginning. So I wanted to save all my electronics here and I shut everything off. So this is where we left off. This does look glitchy, and it is going to be glitchy because for some odd reason the processor I put into this computer, an updated one, doesn't react to this older game for some odd reason. It just doesn't, you know, go well. So I had to look it up and did an hour of research for whatever reason to figure out how to fix the glitchiness or it just crashing and having just problems when starting up. So that's what I did here, and it's running right now, but it's, as you can see, it's a little choppy. I'm hoping that it will clear up eventually. I had this game in my computer for a very long time and never came around to play it because I had work. But since I have a lot of free time now, since I don't work anymore, the current moment, I'm still applying for jobs, but I'm praying and hoping that I'll have time to play all these games that I want to play and been wanting to play, but I have a lot of editing to do. So today's Saturday, so Sunday, I'm going to edit all the videos starting at 7 o'clock in the morning because I set an alarm, close my door, and literally just edit away. I'm probably going to be drop dead tired, but yeah, it's all good. It's a little glitchy, but still it's good. I can't really remember how to get up there, really. I think I'm going correctly. But since I played this on the PS3, you can see the details from the PS3 still linger. Just the old graphics from 2000 something, whenever this was made. So I just find it cool to venture out and play these older games. And like I played, as I said, I played this in middle school, I think. And I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. Still am. I still haven't played Valhalla because I want to play all the games at once. And I'm walking slowly because I want to talk to y'all. I could be running to get to play this through, but I'm not. Oh. Yeah, this is the temple. Yeah, you can hear the audio music glitching. That'll probably be a thing that I'll have to deal with. It's just the hardware that is causing that stuff. It's like the game or the software freaks out because of how much threads on the CPU it's having. Everything else was fine because when I did this little workaround, it said the CPU was the one that was not right, but everything else is fine. So I think that's the issue. Also, I just don't like how they've ventured away from the classic animus type thing. I think we're gonna talk to him.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
I seriously feel like Altair is just one cocky son of a gun. Like, I was into this, but now analyzing characters, and I'm much older now, I'm like, dude, what the heck? Why is he like that? You can also train down here too, which is cool. I think it's like either 2 or Brotherhood has this training grounds. It might be 2, which I'm excited to play because Ezio Auditore is my favorite thing to play. It really is. Also, as I was saying before we continue, I miss the fact that Assassin's Creed or Ubisoft ventured away from this area of this classic animus thing. I mean, you have the lady in the newer games, but there's something missing, like elemental type thing. I mean, you don't have Desmond Miles anymore, because they ventured away from it. I don't want to spoil anything because I don't know if like people who watch this, you know, are going to see this for the first time or you know, play this for the 100 billionth time. I only played this now 4 times right now. It was only 3. Completely all through until Rogue, and that's when the last thing I played. But every other game like Origins, Odyssey, Syndicate, Unity, and not Valhalla because I haven't played that, but I only played those once. So I have all of them on my computer, not installed, but I have them on the Ubisoft Connect thing. But that's when I'm missing that partial part of that classic thing, but you still have it with the girl when she wakes up from the animus, but you don't have all the classic people. Like, I feel like from Assassin's Creed Revelations, actually no, from 3 to Black Hood, Black Flag, there's a jump there that's missing that I'm not catching. Like, you'll see it, and I feel like I should just watch a video and seeing what I'm missing between that jump, because it confused me a little bit, because then you're playing as a Kenway, but then you wake up in an office working as a Templar Animus person. You're not working for the Assassins. But I just find that weird, and how it jumped, and you don't know who you're playing as. Nothing. So I just find it a little odd. But that's a story for another day. We need to talk to this guy over here. The Master, I guess you can call him. In the beginning, I did like him. In the beginning, he was pretty cool. But as the story progresses, I don't like Auditore or Altair. I used to say his name fluently in high school. And also Connor's name, I think you say it's Rakotugin or something like that. I can't remember specifically. I also like how whenever you talk to him, you stand on the Assassin's Creed logo over there. I just like that. No touch. But let's talk to this guy over here.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission. I trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability to adapt that makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
Lost to us.
And Robert?
Escaped.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word. This is not what I expected. We'll need to mount another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No! You'll do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Malik and Kadar?
Dead.
No! Not dead.
Malik?
I still live at least.
And your brother?
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother would still be alive! Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've what your favorite failed to find. Here, take it. Though it seems I've returned with more than just their treasure.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's village.
So he seeks a battle. Very well. Well, I'll not deny him. Go. Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared. As for you, Altair, our discussion will have to wait. You must make for the village. Destroy these invaders. Drive them from our home.
It will be done.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Oh gosh. There you go. Trying to remember. There's so much to do. Like, there's so many buttons you have to press, and I don't really like that.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Also, I don't like these glitching stuff. It's terrible, dude. See, it's just like ding ding. And then when they talk, it's like if you can, it's it makes me want to take my CPU out and place the old one in so I can just play this game. Gotcha. Can I? I'm having trouble here. Okay. Get out of the way, people. Come on, my friend. I don't know the... Oh, there it goes. That's my favorite animation, though. It's just the arm once in it. Oh my god. I'm terrible. These sounds. It's terrible. I need to find a different solution for this. This is not good. I'll figure it out after when I'm done with this area. Jeez. Come on. I think there's... Yep. Ah, that's the heavy attack. Okay. Oh my lord. It's glitchy and everything.
Break on the attack and return to Masya! Al-Mu'alim commands it!
Yikes.
Forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Everyone in the village is here. Yeah, I need to fix this glitchy stuff.
Altair, come. Al-Mu'alim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise plan for our guests. Just do as
Yes.
it should become clear soon enough.
This is my favorite right here. I like this part. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. Yeah, it's over here. Hopefully AC2 will be better than this glitchy stuff, for real.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
Over here. I love this one.
Heretic! Return what you have stolen from me!
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage! Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before your fortress crumbles from within? How disciplined will your men remain when the wells run dry and their food is gone?
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Good. Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
So hold and down press first.
Oh, my leg! Ah! Oh, my leg!
Quiet, or the Templars will hear us.
Ouch. I never saw that before.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Gotcha. I've never seen that leg thing before. Ever. Oh. So it does it automatically, I guess. Definitely will have to get used to the controls on this thing. I'm so used to the PS3 remote the last time I played this, so... Okay. God, this doesn't help glitchiness at all. Come on, man. Where do I go?
To a more recent one.
Oh, man.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles us again. Tell me, do you know why it is you were successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with this tenet, then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands. The second tenet is that which gives us strength. Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd. Do you remember? Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck. The third and final tenet, the worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy to our home. Every man we've lost today was lost because of you. I am sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Ouch. I think we're getting out of the animals. Yep.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room? Give Desmond a minute to stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Warren is his name. Stupid idiot. I hate ya. Hate you. Now this is a little smoother. I wonder if you can hear him. I think this is my room over here. Yep. It's my room, and then here's the bathroom. Is any button to interact?
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
Also, the voice actor that plays Desmond Miles, awesome. Nolan North.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will.
I don't know how to exit
You
this.
just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
I don't think I've ever done that before, actually. It's been so long, I can't really remember. I think there was like a thing you can go on his computer. No, I don't think so. But maybe later in the game? I can't really remember anything. So what is pretty cool, you can see some of the city where he's at, but no, nothing like that. And I've always wanted them to do a modern assassin that's not based in historical eras. Do something that's modern. I don't know how you can pull it off, but I think it would be one amazing concept to do that. I personally think it'll be really freaking awesome to do that.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
Assume so. Servers. Trying to rack up my memories. Can I talk to Lucy? Probably when he's gone. Let me see. I know you can talk to her. She was my favorite character out of all of this, really. And then, pfft, nope. Yep.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's alright. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
Can't turn myself in, can't.
Aren't you tired?
Yeah, there it goes. And he was about to fall asleep too. I like the pausing characters of this. I think she's gonna say, are you
Can't
tired?
talk, gotta work.
Yep, there it goes. That's what, every so often when you jump out automatically with the game, you can talk to Lucy. And I think when both of them are gone, I think it's this game, honestly. Because in 2, you leave, I think. That's a spoiler. But you leave this area in the second game. But when they are gone from that area, you have a little time to go on that computer over there. So I'm like, I just can't remember when I can. It's been years since I played this. I haven't played on my PS3 in years, so that's sort of how long it is. Probably more. Oh, they locked me out?
Damn it, they locked the door.
Huh. I think you can actually get out. One day. Guess it's sleepy time.
Activate the power.